Welcome to Top 3 Bob. I'm Bob, helping you towards your goals of becoming healthy, wealthy, and wise. Today we're going to talk mostly about health. We're going to talk about the 3 beginning steps that you can do to doing push-ups. A push-up is a great exercise. Not only does it help, of course, build up your chest, but it also helps build up your core. So let's start off. Let's say you've never done a push-up or you haven't done push-ups in a long time. Maybe you're older. This is a good way to start without getting hurt. I'm a physical therapist, so I know how to progress people towards that end goal. One thing I want to first do, before you even do a push-up, I want you to warm up and stretch a little bit. You know, you can just actually go back and forth like this with your arms is actually a great way just to, obviously, you're going to stretch the muscles here a little bit, and you're also warming them up. You can even do a few jumping jacks if you'd like to get things warmed up. The final stretch I want you to do before you even start doing your push-up is actually you can take your hands and put them behind your back and stretch back like this, or you can go into a doorway and put your hands on both sides of the doorway and lean forward like this. And that's going to stretch the chest. You can put down the hands down here, stretch it different ways, but all with the end goal of getting these muscles stretched out a little bit. All right, the first day that you're going to start your push-ups, you're going to do, if you're not that strong and you're worried about starting a push-up, you're going to do door push-ups. You can do door push-ups or you can do counter push-ups. Either one is fine, or you can even do wall push-ups, and I'll show you each one. A door push-up is you're just going to put your hands on both sides of the door. You're going to lean back, you're going to bring your feet back, and keeping your body straight, you're just going to start doing some push-ups like this. The thing is, you want to make sure that you're not sagging in the middle point here. This, again, part of the attraction of a push-up is you're not only strengthening your chest, but you're strengthening your core too. So put your hands on both sides and you're going to start doing these. And what I'd like to see you start with is doing 3 sets of 8. So you do a set of 8. I want you to rest a minute. Obviously I'm not going to rest the entire minute. And then you do another set of 8. That's day 1. Now, 2 days later, I want you to skip every other day. So if you did that on Monday, on Wednesday, you are now, of course, I forgot to show you the other ones, didn't I? Wall push-up is actually just very simple, same thing, concept. You're going to do it against a wall. And a countertop, I don't have a countertop right here, but it'd be the same thing. You could just do the press-ups on the countertop. All right, on Wednesday, what you're going to do is you're actually going to go to a different type of push-up, which I'll show you in another room. Okay, on Wednesday, what you're going to try, especially if those were too easy, and if they weren't, on Wednesday, if they were still difficult, you had trouble doing 3 sets of 8, keep doing those for a while. I mean, maybe you want to do them for a whole month if they're still difficult. But if they're getting too easy and you want to go to the next progression, then you're going to try some knee push-ups. I'll put these out of the way right now. But on a knee push-up, you may want to put a pillow underneath your knees to save your knees, or you may also want to just do it on carpet. Either one is fine. Again, you can keep your back straight, okay, and then you're going to go down and do some like this. Again, keeping the back nice and straight. Sometimes it's great to film yourself doing these so you know exactly how you look when you're doing them. And again, you're going to do 3 sets of 8 with a minute rest in between. When that becomes too easy, you're then going to progress to the full push-up. And let's say you go ahead and do the full push-up, and you can only do 3 of them. That's fine. Do the final 5 back to the knee push-up. And each day, every other day you're going to be doing these. Every other day when you do these, you first try the very difficult ones. And if you can do all 8, fine. If you can't, go back to the knee push-ups. Now let's talk about your joints and how to save them. One thing that I would maybe recommend that you want to try if you're going to be serious about push-ups is you want to get maybe the perfect push-up. There's other bars too. And what's nice about that is that you don't have your wrist in that end range motion, which can put a lot of stress on it. You actually grab the bars of the perfect push-up. I don't know how well this is going to work on the mat here. But you can actually turn your body, turn the wrist too. It just seems to be more of a natural movement. And I think they're really durable and really held up well. And I've been using them for a couple of years, so I would highly recommend them. The other thing is, if you're worried about the joint at the end of your collarbone, again, I have a little bit of stress on mine. What you want to do is make sure you don't do the push-ups too deep. There's no reason you need to go all the way down. You can go even 3/4 way down and still get a good workout, get a good pump on the chest, and still obtain your end goals without putting stress on the joint, which does happen when you really go to the end range. That's the truth with actually all weightlifting activities. Whenever you go to the end range of a exercise, you're putting a lot of stress on the joint. Hope this helps you out, and I'd like to see you subscribe. Let's roll the quotes.